Hey guys, it's Rich.
And X.
We are
Two Guys Talkin Games.
episode 41.
Yeah, man. 41. 41. Woo! Awesomeness.
Yeah, man. It's I think we recorded we uploaded episode 40 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks, man. You know, I was on vacation and it's summertime, man. It's tough. It's tough. But, you know, here comes the fall and I'm sure we'll get more, you know, we'll probably head back on weekly or something, you know, especially with all the fall lineups that are going to be coming out more and more, you know, because there's always that summertime lull, man.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true, man. That's true.
There's nothing coming out, you know, all you're getting are just announcements from all these conventions, and that's about it. You know what I mean? There's not really any games to review, any decent games.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's summertime lull. Unless you want me to sit here and talk about old ass games that I'm playing from, like, you know, last year, because, you know, it's summertime lull now. I mean, you know what I mean?
Which is kind of what we're doing. I know you were on Halo 4 this week.
Oh yeah, man, I've been on Halo 4. I've been hitting that shit hard.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I've been, you know, it's like, you know, I've been, I just put it in for nostalgia's sake, you know, just like, let me put in Halo 4, and I was like, man, you know, got back into it, getting, you know, between 15 and 24 kills a match, you know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Halo 4 doesn't get old, man, and you're gonna be playing a lot of that in the fall.
Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, I am. You already know, Halo
3, 2,
1. That's it, man. On the Master Chief Collection, man. That's definitely a thing to wait for, man. You know.
And I don't know if you heard, but Halo 4 is also announcing a whole new game with a new name in the title.
Oh yeah. Which game is that? Which game is that?
It's called Halo 4 Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I don't know if you saw it or not. But
yeah, man, that damn gameplay, man. As soon as I saw the gameplay on that thing that's going on over there, that game convention that's going on over there in Germany and stuff, and I saw the reveal of the Advanced Warfare multiplayer. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know, the guys come out, you know, the owners of the company, the creators of the company or whatever, Sledgehammer Games or whatever. And so they're there, and then, you know, they're on the stage having a little tit for tat, and it was corny. It was like, you know, it was bad. It was bad. It was nothing like dudes in their, not to rank on them, but they were like, you know, they were a little bit more mature, just trying to throw jabs at each other. I was like, man, no, let it go.
It was one of those things.
It was one of those uncomfortable, you're making me uncomfortable type of deals. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you're saying. It just wasn't working.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. It really was not working. So they were up on stage. They were over there all talking, and they were like, oh, you know, this and that, and we had this great footage, and, you know, it was kind of fucked up because when the footage was over, you know, normally you hear the crowd, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All I heard was like, yay. I was like, aren't these motherfuckers fans? What the fuck's going on?
That's because
I was
half
like,
the audience
okay,
was going, yay. The other half was going, was that Halo 4?
Yeah, pretty much. It was bad. It was bad, dude. It was bad. It got to the point where I'm looking at it. Yeah, they got a few things there that you could do co-op, like the little kill streak thing there. Somebody could join you on one of your kill streaks, you know, just to experience the kill streak if you never got it up that high or whatever.
Sure.
You know, they have now battle abilities. They have abilities. You know what I mean? Which run a small little battery, and the battery doesn't replenish until, you know, your next life. So once you die, then you have your power back again. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's a little bit different than Halo 4.
Sure.
But then I start seeing the abilities, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. That looks mighty familiar. So a guy has this thing coming out of his arm. Well, I guess when you press the button, and it turns into a shield. That's kind of like the hard light shields from Halo. It was literally, it was like that. I was like, wow, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, man, that shield sure as hell looks familiar. And then there's another one. Of course, cloak. You know, you hit the cloak button and you go cloak. You can't be seen. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right.
Invisible.
And then you have the jetpack. You know what I mean? You're up in the middle of the air, and you're able to shoot down, and you're like, oh, I'm like, okay. That's Halo 4, and then they come out with the whole hit the button, and you're able to see. Then it does like a big wave out, and you're able to see where the enemies are. It pings the enemies. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, Advanced Warfare went Halo.
I guess
they went Halo. I was like,
many things
wow.
that you could do in a game.
I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, well, they went Halo.
2 games come out in the fall that look like Halo.
Yes, you do. No, you know what's bad? I gotta keep knocking on fucking Destiny, man, because this is some bullshit.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Destiny, if you watch some of the videos, if you read up on some of the articles about the game and the premise of the story and everything, is that astronauts go to Mars, and in Mars they find this cache of technology, and it brings the Earth into the next wave of the future. Okay?
Mm-hmm,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
That was done back in 07, I think it is. I think it was 07 or 08 with Mass Effect. It's fucking Mass Effect, dude! What was the storyline of Mass Effect? Because I wanted to read it for myself. I put in Mass Effect the other day, and I'm playing through the beginning. I started a whole new character, everything, and I'm getting the little backstory, and it tells me in 2140 something, Earth astronauts get to Mars, and they find this cache of technology that ushers the Earth into a new age of. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that fucking Destiny?
My gosh.
I'm like, no, but wait a minute, isn't Destiny doing that? I'm like, come on, no. I was like, wow. They really can't. They really can't. Apparently, Mars is the new place for technological advances from all these games. That that's pretty much what they're getting.
So, are you getting an Advanced Warfare Xbox One console?
No. I mean, even though the console is pretty cool, it does come.
It does look cool.
It comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes with a 1 terabyte. It comes with the really cool decals and everything. It comes with the game, and it comes with the controller at $500, but it does not come with the Kinect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does not come with the Kinect. So actually, I doubt you're gonna be able to find it now. Oh my God, Titanfall bundle was better.
Yes.
Well, it was better because
you
were pretty much trading off that extra 500 gigs.
You get a free game.
Yeah, you were trading off that extra 500 gigs of memory for the Kinect, and I wouldn't buy an Xbox One without the fucking Kinect. That would just be ridiculous.
And wasn't it? And it was it $4.99?
That was $4.99.
Yeah, and you get the game.
And you get the game. You got a free game for buying the system.
So this one's $4.99. It's twice the
memory,
space,
but no Kinect.
And you get the game.
And you get the game. Yeah, you're trading the memory for a Kinect.
For Kinect, yeah. I mean the art work on the console is really nice.
Yes, it is. It is. I've seen that.
I would like them to come out with a Halo console.
I would, but I think that's going to be next year for Halo 5.
I think you're right.
I think it's going to be Halo 5, man.
Warfare was announced, because I can't see them coming out with 2 consoles.
No.
But
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think a Halo 5.
Oh yeah, that's going to be next year's big thing in the fall. Now, if you could hold out that long.
Now you're talking.
If you could hold
over a year,
if you could hold out that long, then hey, more power to you, man. You'll be talking 2 years.
Wow.
You'll be talking 2 years, dude.
Well, I will say this: there are, I guess Advanced Warfare is not the only game. That and Destiny are not the only games that look like another game, which is Halo 4. There's also another game that I just watched the gameplay demo from Gamescom.
Yeah.
And the game's called Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this game?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen videos on it. How is it?
It looks great. From Software is making it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Demon Souls in the Thief/Dishonored world.
Oh.
It's exclusive to the PS4.
Okay.
But it looks good. It looks pretty much just as hard as Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and it looks exactly like that game. Like I said, only it's in a different setting.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah. So I don't know how you feel about that, or people are going to feel about that. But the gameplay demo is up on YouTube. It's definitely worth checking
Yeah,
out.
but that kind of sucks, though. I mean, I want IPs, new IPs. I want new games to be original. I don't want them to be rip-offs. That's one thing I
It
don't
almost
want.
feels like, see, I don't know how I feel about it because I remember when Red Dead Redemption was going to come out. I'm like, oh great, everyone's saying it's Grand Theft Auto 4 in a Western setting.
Yeah.
But then when I played it, I'm like, I mean, it is. It's literally just everything, the way you move, the HUD,
Yeah.
everything. But it was in a Western setting. But when I played it, I'm like, but it works.
But it works. But that works.
But it was good. So I'm thinking. I mean, From Software's got a really good track record. I'm thinking the game's not going to tank.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not. You know what I mean?
The problem is it's exclusive to PS4. I'm not sure why.
It's From Software. Is it From Software a Japanese company?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much why. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, I give them props. I hope the game is awesome, and I hope the game becomes another reason for me to buy the PS4. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Here's hoping. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome.
That's a good point. That's another one
that would be awesome.
Say,
I'm gonna,
okay, now you guys got another.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. You know what I mean? And see how it goes. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
PS4 sells 10 million.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Xbox One sells 5 million.
Oh, good. Good.
So they both kind of reached a. You know, I'm not saying I don't believe these guys. It's just, it doesn't seem like from what I guess from what I've seen, it doesn't feel like the PS4 has sold twice as much as the Xbox. I don't know who's buying these things because I'm not taking either side. I don't think either console has enough games.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They're still too new to have the awesome library of games. Give it, I'd say, mid 2016 or by fall 2016, we should have a good amount of games on each console. So then we would get a really good representation of what's going on. You know what I mean?
So you're thinking 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 2 years. There's no way, because right now, if I buy a PS4, what the hell am I gonna play on it? Helldivers? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna buy a console to go and play Helldivers. Don't get me wrong. I'm picking up Helldivers for the Vita, but I'm not.
Right.
I wouldn't buy the PS4 for Helldivers. I'm not gonna buy a PS4 for a fucking arcade game because that's what it fucking looks top down. The whole premise and everything is awesome. A lot of people are disappointed because it's a top down type of game. It's not a third person type of game or a first person type of first person shooter. You know what I mean? Which Helldivers should have been. You know what I mean? But I guess those are the type of games that are coming down the pike. But it's like, come on, get some more fucking games going. Let's get this going.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that the games that are coming out are going to be good, but they're not nearly done yet. The Order, of course, is one potentially good game, and this Bloodborne game has a lot of potential, but they're not out yet.
Yeah, they're not out yet. So I'm not going to sit there and buy a PS4 if I don't use the PS4 for multiplayer. Why the hell am I going to pick it up to play single player games that aren't out yet? You know what I mean?
I would think each console, if they have a good 5 really, really, really top quality games, like 5 solid games that you cannot, pull away from, I think that would be a good starting point.
Yeah, and and the thing is, setting multi-console games aside. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the games that I'm playing right now on my Xbox One are multi-console with Battlefield and Plants vs Zombie Advanced Warfare.
Well,
and stuff.
That's just coming out for the PS4.
Well, yeah, it's been out for the Xbox One. I've been playing that for that. So it's like I've been on that. I've been doing that. So I've had a good time on my Xbox One, but exclusive games, Rise and And Dead Rising, I played the hell out of and I beat. You know what I mean? I did my achievement hunting and
Yeah.
stuff, and they were awesome games. You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking about this today about the two consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, and I thought honestly, there is only obviously I'm only gonna get one console at a time. I'm not
Right.
gonna go out and buy two consoles on the same day.
Right. Right. Right.
Um, there's only one reason I gotta admit. There's only one reason why the Xbox One is the first one for me.
Dead Rising 3?
No,
No, why?
they've got Halo, man.
Yeah, Halo. I
They've
thought
got the Halo name.
I thought you were talking about like right now. If you
No,
were to go get one
I
out
mean,
now for what games are out right now, that you
yeah.
know what I mean?
No, if I go out and get a new console by the end of this year, it's got to be Xbox because they've got the Halo franchise.
They got Halo, yeah.
That's a lock for me. That's it's like a done deal. Without that, I would say, you know what, I'm gonna have to make a list of pros and cons of each one and seeing which games I want to play on each console and take it from there. But it's almost like for me, it's signed, sealed, and delivered. It's the Halo franchise is on the Xbox.
Oh yeah. No, no, yeah, I hear you. And I am
Such a
liking
big fan.
I am liking the social aspect that the Xbox One is doing right now. You know,
Yeah.
between OneDrive and Smart Glass, it's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. You know, I was
Mm-hmm.
playing around with Smart Glass, and I showed you the other day. I'm playing around with Smart Glass for the Xbox One, and you know, I go in it, I put in my Microsoft account and everything, and I go in it. It has everything that's on my dashboard, all my achievements, everything, all the info of my profile, my Xbox One is on here.
Right.
But what
Wow.
really sold me on this smart glass, which is freaking phenomenal. It is awesome.
Yeah.
Coupled with OneDrive being my go-to thing to put up on Facebook and on other social media sites, so that way I could post what we've done and stuff.
Right.
Um, Using Smart Glass, I'm able to see my entire DVR collection on my Xbox One and play it on my phone on Smart Glass. So
On the app.
on the app. So every
Wow.
single video, every time I say Xbox record that, or it records it by itself when something significant happens, I have
Right.
I have a minute and 40-second video clip that I didn't even say the Xbox to record because it'll do it periodically on significant times or
Right.
things
Right.
important things have happened. Like I got an achievement or I did a big challenge or whatever. It'll record it, which is really cool. It'll sit there and record it for you and just place it on the DVR. You know what I mean? I could
Wow.
go in and erase it and stuff like that, or by you have a certain amount of space, so all the new
Yeah.
ones are pushing the old ones out, unless you save the old ones. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't need to save it anymore because I have OneDrive. But I'm able to sit there on my smart glass, on my phone, and view every single one of my DVR videos on my Xbox One.
I don't know if a lot of people know about that.
That shit is phenomenal,
I really
phenomenal.
don't know if people know about that function, dude. I mean, that needs to be out there because
I could literally sit
you
there.
know.
We could have we could have, let's say, we're gonna do a 6 hour binge on Halo
Right.
multiplayer, Halo 2. Boom, we're in it. I'm having all these Xbox record that. I'm having all these moments. Boom, 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 boom. It's late. Gotta go to bed. Next day I'm at work. I'm like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't have a chance to go through my video footages of what I recorded the night before.
Right.
I could be at work on Smart Glass, checking every single one out, and making a note for myself on which ones I want to edit and upload. I can upload it to
Sheesh.
YouTube. I can put it on OneDrive. That shit is freaking awesome, dude. It is
That
awesome,
is
dude.
very
It's
cool.
awesome. You know what I
That is
mean?
very cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's hot right there, man. I really don't know if everyone knows about that function that you can even do that.
Yeah,
That
it's
has an Xbox One because, I mean, if they don't, guys, and you're listening to this right now, check that
go
out,
out
man,
and
because
try it. It's awesome. It
that
is
is a really
awesome.
cool function.
Especially if you're big on multiplayer and you're sitting there and you're doing, either Call of Duty Ghosts or you're doing, Battlefield, or even if you're doing single player Rise, you're doing some of those sick combos where you're chopping limbs off and heads off and stuff, and it was really cool. And you said Xbox record that. You could go
Yeah.
ahead and check that out on your smart glass wherever you're at. on your app.
So any game, like
Any
even
game.
when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Halo 4 comes out.
Yep, I'll be able to do it with that too. AKA Halo 4.
Halo 4. There's a lot of other stuff in the news. Actually, what got me really excited about was it called Gamescom?
Yeah, Gamescom.
New Silent Hill game. It's called Silent Hills, plural.
Oh.
Silent Hills, yeah.
Wait, what wasn't a famous director attached to that?
Yes.
It was, right? I don't remember his name, but I remember reading something that, oh man, so director was writing for it or something.
Kojami symbol there, Kojami, the guy that does the Metal Gear.
Oh, Konami.
Konami,
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, I think the main guy. I think he's the one that did it.
Yeah, well, it's him and then somebody else. It was like a famous movie director from Hollywood.
Oh.
Yeah, it was somebody else attached to it.
You know what's cool in the trailer? At the end of the trailer, it says this trailer does not depict the gameplay, but because it's in first person perspective, but the game's going to be in third person perspective. And at the end of the trailer, the first person perspective goes into the character that was walking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Oh shit, that's hot.
I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, what's going on here? But it looks really good. It was shown on the PS4, but it's not a PS4 exclusive.
Right.
I'm like, come on, guys, really? But it's not. They already announced it's not. So that's another game I'm really looking forward to. They also have a 37-minute gameplay video of The Witcher 3.
Wow, I did not see that. How was that?
Yes, I watched basically the whole thing today. The gameplay where it's during the daytime of the game,
mm-hmm.
To me it looked really dull.
Yeah.
It wasn't impressive. It looked like The Witcher 2, little graphic upgrade. The nighttime gameplay looked really good.
Mm.
I don't know why, and certain elements like shadows, water, especially like all the shadows off the trees and stuff like that. That stuff looks amazing. But there were some really dull areas like.
Well, was it final footage? Because maybe they haven't finished working on it because it is going to be in February.
Yeah,
February 15th is the release date.
I mean, it's 6 months. I'm not sure what else they can. I mean, I know it's a huge game world, so that might play into it as well.
Yeah, that might play into it.
And I could be in my head thinking, so next gen that I'm not giving the game a break.
Mm.
But it just certain parts of the gameplay wasn't quite the game I was expecting. But
is it next gen only?
Yes.
Oh.
It's next gen only. And like I said, like the nighttime footage looked excellent. The shadowing looked excellent, and so I could just be picking on the game.
Right.
A lot of what you can do in a game looks really cool, like all the magic and stuff like that they're going through, and something to really get excited about for next gen games.
Yeah, there was also something else on the news that I saw there. There was from Gamescom that put up a lot of people up on a huff, especially Sony fans, when they dropped the bomb that Tomb Raider, the origin of the Tomb Raider, was going to be exclusive. And then they had to go back and re-announce that, no, it was time exclusive. To the Xbox One, to Microsoft.
Yep, time exclusive. They didn't say, they don't know how long, but they said, they just said time exclusive, it won't be forever. I'm guessing it's probably going to be at least 6 months to a year.
Yeah, probably. Anywhere between 3 months and a year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little time, but not, I mean, they probably wrote a check, paid some money, they want some time exclusivity, and it works, because if someone is a big Tomb Raider fan, they'll buy for the Xbox.
Well, they were kind of pissed. A lot of the Xbox fans there were, the PlayStation fans, they were pissed when they didn't know it was time exclusive, and they started trying to start boycotts. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta take it, for face value, dude. You know what I mean? Those type of announcements are used to fuel people's ire. You know what I mean? Yep. That's all. That's all it is. Exactly. You got to give it time, and then they'll announce that it's no. It's only a time exclusive. Of course it is. You know what I mean? They're not going to go out and buy the IP. No. They didn't buy the freaking IP. Yeah, that would be. But they didn't buy the IP. They rented it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know, that's definitely a game I'm going to be picking up day one. That shit looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So
That looks
I'll
great,
be
man.
posting some stuff up and letting people know how it is when it comes out the Xbox One. That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's all.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Do
And
you
then
remember when what was it Grand Theft Auto 4? They had those two huge um, separate
time exclusive DLC.
time
Yeah.
exclusive. Oh my god! Because at
Yeah.
first they didn't say it was time. They said it was going to be exclusive, and then they announced it's time exclusive. It's only for like, I think it was at least a year or two. I
Yeah.
think it was a year, and then it came out in the PS3 because it was a while, and they didn't say time exclusive at first. They said it was announced. They paid I think $1 million an episode.
Yeah.
They just wrote a check to Rockstar, and I was like, ha ha, and everyone was going nuts. Oh my god, this was a PlayStation game to begin with. I can't believe this. And then they were so mad that when it did come out for PlayStation, no one wanted to buy it because they wanted to oh no, I don't want it. It's too late, man.
And it's all late. Well, don't know what to tell you. What the fuck?
Oh man, and I'll tell you right now, man. Especially that first, I think it was Lost.
Lost and Damned or something like that. The Lost and Damned.
Yeah. That's Well, Lost and Damned or something like that. One of the best games I've ever played in my life. I mean, better than any GTA game I played. Just that one episode, and that was probably about 8 or 10 hour episode.
Wow.
One of the most amazing things I've ever played. It wasn't overly difficult, and just man, I own it. I should go back and
play it a little.
Play it again.
Play it a little.
I need to do GTA 5.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Me and you both, man.
I know. I gotta jump back in that strip club.
No, those are memories from our first episode.
Yeah, man, that's it, man, right there.
That's all we were talking about was GTA.
Yeah, it was hot, man. It was hot at the time. You know what I mean? But
remember that? You're like, oh, I did some missions. I'm like, what? We're in a strip club?
Yeah, I'm right at the strip club.
That's all. Probably the first 3 episodes. I think that's all.
Yeah, man. It was hot then.
But they have another They've had a lot of gameplay updates for GTA 5 free like
free DLC.
add-ons.
Yeah, free DLC. I've seen that. They've done that, which is really cool of Rockstar. They're like, you know what? We made uber money on this fucking game. We're not gonna make you guys pay for anything else. Here's all this free DLC, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they had 3 so far, and they're just releasing. They just announced another one. It's going to be Flight School.
Yeah, isn't it Vets and something?
Yeah, there's that one, but then there's one they're going to release. It's called Flight School, and you get something else with it, where you can actually go to school and learn how to fly, so you can fly better in the game.
Oh damn! If you can't fly in that game, I mean, damn, that's bad. That's some easy mechanics.
Now you're talking like the game's been out almost a year, and they're still putting out stuff for the game, man. So it's like that alone makes me want to go back because there's a lot of stuff that I downloaded that I haven't even touched.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Me
just
too.
Free stuff.
I've gone in.
Check that out.
Yeah, I've gone in, downloaded it, and then just jumped back out because time or I'm in the middle of playing another game, and it's just like I can't get onto that right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like I'll go back but I do want to go back and play some of the story because I left it off. I left myself hanging on the story, man. It was good game. But yeah, the Witcher thing, check that out. You can just YouTube it. I mean, I tried going on GameSpot and watching that.
Yeah.
And the Bloodborne gameplay.
Yeah.
And GameSpot I cannot get videos to play from that website.
Wow.
They just freeze up, man. So
I'm gonna have to YouTube it,
Yeah, just go right on YouTube and it comes right up.
Yeah.
It's like, jeez.
I mean, there was another announcement. The Walking Dead has a new game coming out.
Oh, they do?
And it's going to be co-op.
Oh, 2 or 4?
2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be 2-player co-op. And really? I was like, wow.
Is that this year?
No. I believe it's going to be probably sometime next year.
And is it episodic? Is it like the ones that...
That I wasn't too clear on. I just saw some quick footage of it and read up a little bit on it because it was something in passing that they didn't really have that much on there about it. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. So a new Walking Dead game.
Now, have you watched the Walking Dead seasons on Netflix?
I need to catch up.
Okay, so didn't you watch the first 2 seasons?
I watched the first season.
Oh, the first? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 was the best actually so far because I've watched 1 through 3. 3 was starting to get a little drama going on.
Yeah, they're gonna have a little drama.
And I'm like, okay, you guys are having this little drama fights, and there's zombies all around you. What's going on?
Yeah.
But I was just looking up The Walking Dead because season 5 was announced to start on October 12th on TV, which I don't do the TV thing, but So I looked up Walking Dead season 4.
Yeah.
And it comes out on Blu-ray next Tuesday, and that means that season 4 is going to be on Netflix sometime in September.
That's gonna be cool.
So yeah, so I mean, you watched one and you watched 1. 2 is definitely, I'm telling you, 2 is the best season. That is the best season. But then you got 3, and then 4 is going to come out. I'm excited, man, because I don't mind watching that crap for free on Netflix. But I ain't going crazy. You know, like some people DVR, they got to get cable just for one show, and no, I'm good with that, man. I'll just be happy when it comes out on Netflix.
Hey.
I just wanted to mention that because you mentioned the game. I gotta look up the game too. I don't know what game you're talking about.
Yeah. It's look it up. Take a look. And then they announced some more Halo news about the Halo 5 beta. You know, they're gonna be the beta is gonna be compiled of 7 maps. So that's a nice array of maps on a beta.
That is.
Usually betas is like 1 or 2 maps, maybe. Like we were playing Destiny,
a few maps,
and it was like 2 maps. That's all you get, motherfucker. It's like, damn. You know what I mean?
I think was Halo 3. Do you remember? I believe it was 3. Wasn't it High Grounds? The other one,
Valhalla.
The circle. I'm sorry, Halo. Was it Halo? I'm thinking Halo Reach. The big circle thing in the middle. You go in the middle. There's like a little water, and there's a big circle. I forget the name of that because of the P. I thought.
What the fuck?
And then there was.
What the deuce?
Yeah, you don't remember that
nah,
map?
Not off the top of my head.
You know what's weird? It's like you get these maps. I got these maps visually in my head, but I can't. It's like what's the name?
The name, yeah, I know the name. The name is fleeting.
Freaking name.
Yeah.
But anyway, 7 maps.
7 maps, and you'll be able to customize your weapons and stuff like that. Your loadouts. You'll be able to customize your loadouts on for the beta, and it is scheduled so far. Of course, it's able to change, but at the mid to end of December.
Now let me ask you something. They would be smart if they did this. Any stuff that you do in the beta, can you carry it over and then play it in Halo?
I don't know about that yet. They didn't mention any of that yet. So we'll see.
That'd be a nice little add-on if like you upgraded your character. Like say the beta was out for 3 weeks and you spent all this time upgrading it. Then it says when Halo 5 comes out, your character will carry right over into.
Yeah, no, that would be nice. That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a cool little add-on, you know. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that came out of Gamescom.
Yeah, no, I saw some gameplay because they showed gameplay of Dead Island 2, not Dead Island Riptide, Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2. It's gonna be next gen. It's gonna be in California. I know because they were mentioning that they were gonna have the Hollywood sign up and everything, and how every time you're gonna they put that in the game, they gotta pay for it. They gotta pay to have all that shit on there and stuff, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be you're gonna be doing your missions and all that, of course, just like Dead Island. It's all open and stuff, and then once you're done with your missions and stuff, it's like never ending. It's gonna be one of those never ending games where you'll still be able to be in there, and you'll have continuous missions. Like you'll have a group of survivors that need gas for the generator from time to time, and you got to go get them gas for the generators, and then you gotta basically some just fetch missions and defend missions and stuff. So it's really cool. I saw gameplay of it, gameplay footage. It looks really good.
Okay,
it looks really good. You'll be able to. You'll be actually able to sit there and how in Dead Island you're able to mod your weapons. Like you got a machete and you add electricity to it and stuff. Yeah. Well, now you're able to dual wield in Dead Island 2, and you could dual wield different weapons with different mods. You can sit there with electricity and ice, or fire and ice, or fire and electricity. You know what I mean? It's really cool, man. It's really cool.
See what creations you can come up with. Man, now did they have a release date on that?
No.
Okay.
Sometime next year.
Gamescom really they showed a lot of gameplay for games that we haven't seen.
Yeah. I was impressed with that. I was like, wow. Because another game that I saw that they showed gameplay footage, is Dragon Age.
Oh, really?
Dragon Age gameplay footage, and it looks freaking awesome, dude. That shit looks
I gotta go check that
phenomenal.
I didn't know.
It looks
Dragon
phenomenal.
Age Inquisition,
and
Dead Island 2. Because Witcher 3, we saw little clips here and there, but we didn't see like a full gameplay demo. Until now, that and the Silent Hill wasn't really the game. but the announcement itself, and then what the hell was I mentioning before? Oh, Bloodborne.
Yeah. Well, Dragon Age was actually a demo that they were playing, and the developers were talking and stuff while they were actually playing the game, and they were showing all these different things, and you're in an overworld map and stuff like that, and then when you click on the thing, boom, it goes right into that area, into that gameplay.
Now, I think I asked you this a while ago, but this was before you saw gameplay for Dragon Age Inquisition. And you saw The Witcher, like all the trailers they showed before and stuff like that. And they had a little gameplay, but at this point, which game are you more excited about out of those two? Dragon Age or Witcher?
Right now, I've seen the footage and stuff, Dragon Age.
Okay.
Dragon Age is looking freaking hot, man. It is looking hot. I'm going to be doing the Halo Master Chief Collection. It's going to be my multiplayer. But when I ain't got people online, I'm going to be playing my single player, which is Dragon Age Inquisition. It looks hot. It looks hot. It looks
Wait,
really
isn't
good.
this the game that they said it's been delayed like 1 week?
Yes, so now it's coming out on the 18th of November.
Instead of the whatever it was. October.
Yeah, like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks it was delayed, yeah.
Get back to me with that question after I'm just curious, when you get a chance to see The Witcher, the gameplay demo I'm talking about, after you see that and the developer walks through with you and he explains what you can do and all your magic, all your options and stuff like that, I'm curious to hear what you think after that, if you're going to be like, oh my god, Witcher 3 all day long, or still Dragon Age.
Well, the really cool thing about it is that Witcher doesn't come out until February. And Dragon Age is coming out in November, which is a good time span.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? You're able to hit Dragon Age, finish Dragon Age, just in time for Witcher 3, and bam, jump right into Witcher 3. So it's not like we're gonna have any problems or anything there, which is really cool.
So what's the next game you're getting?
The next game I'm getting?
The big game, the big game you're getting. Like, do you think come September?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Legend of Zelda for the Wii U.
Okay.
That's coming out, and I saw some articles on it, new stuff that was announced, that when you're out in the, like, your overworld map, like your regular map, and you're progressing through one area to the other, they're kicking it back to the old school 8-bit original NES, original Legend of Zelda, with the top-down view, and you got, your TV is actually going to look like that, and you're going to be moving you're going to be moving Link around, and each screen is a battleground. When you go and you're going to go attack the enemies, boom, it switches to the third-person perspective of Link on the ground fighting all these enemies. It's hot. They've announced so many different characters that you'll be able to use, villains and heroes alike. It's definitely something I'm keeping an eye out on, and I can't wait to pick that up. I already have it reserved.
That's really cool. And that's September, right? The 16th, you said, or something?
The 20-something. I forget exactly what date it is.
Okay.
But yeah, that's definitely something else I'm looking forward to.
Now, what about Evolve?
Evolve got pushed back. I believe it got pushed to spring. It's February as well. No, it got pushed back, which is smart. It's smart of Evolve. No, it is a smart move by Evolve. It being a new IP, yes, it is multi-console,
based,
but it's multiplayer based. What are the big multiplayer based games coming out this fall? COD and Halo. It is what it is. So, them saying to themselves, well, we're not going to be able to compete with multiplayer attention. No. So they're moving it to spring.
Yeah, that probably. I know they got their Left 4 Dead fans that are going to pick up Evolve, but it's not like it's Left 4 Dead 3.
Right.
I mean, I think if it was Left 4 Dead 3, I think they would stand a really good...
Oh, hell yeah. I would pick that up too. Yeah. Left 4 Dead 3? Shit, yeah, man.
Yeah, that would be people saying, oh, guys, we got to get Left 4 Dead. But, okay, so, wow, so Evolve...
and The Witcher. And Battlefield Hardline got pushed to spring, which is smart. Which is another smart move. Spring is the new fall. We already have now 3 huge potential games to look forward to for the spring.
And I think for PS4 fans, I believe the order is coming out in the spring.
Yeah.
I could have sworn. So that might be, geez, that's almost like I don't have an excuse by the spring not to buy an Xbox One, because if I don't get one by then because of the Halo collection, you got the friggin' Witcher coming out.
Well, don't worry, because you know how with the smart glass now and all these other social media, I'll be able to show you everything I'm doing, and you'll be okay. You'll be able to live vicariously through me. You'll be like, yay!
Yes, I gotta do when I get one. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Spoiler alert!
I was looking at some gameplay video that they showed they released for. I know you haven't played the Dark Souls DLC, but the new one is coming out next week. The Crown of the Iron King, not the Sunken King, the Iron King, and that's I guess they said if you go to the end of the Iron Keep, it's kind of cool. You look into lava where we fought the boss, and there's something out there you can get to, which is kind of cool actually. And I saw some gameplay video on that, and they're saying this one's supposedly it looks more platformy, like you're jumping from platform to platform.
Yeah.
And they said it's a little more difficult than the first one, if you can believe that.
Wow.
But it looks cool. They should actually release some gameplay and comes out next week for anyone interested. I'm tired because Dark Souls is you can never just casually play Dark Souls.
Yeah, dude, it's totally consumed you, and it kind of sucked that I'm over here sending you invites. I'm playing Halo with Chaotic. We're hitting up Halo hard, and I'm like, oh look, Rich is on. Let me send him an invite, and then I get a message back. Sorry, dude, I'm doing co-op on. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding. Let it go.
Man, you know how hard that is. You're helping someone out, and like, say you're in the middle of killing someone. I'm like, I'm yelling. I'm like, Axe, wait a minute, I'll get right back to you. Just give me a second.
That's just wrong, man. That's just wrong. You should have been like, okay, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. I'm gonna go play some Halo 4. Peace.
Jump on the lava and leave.
That's it, man. Damn.
I actually did that after a while, but. Yeah, so I don't know about the DLC. I mean, I might pick it up. I might not. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I mean, it is 3 to 5 hours of gameplay, so it's not like it's a whole new game. But I'm just, as it stands now, I'm on a little hiatus.
Yeah, I mean, you get burnt out. That's why I let it go, because I didn't want to get burnt out. So, I'm waiting.
I think
I'm waiting for all the DLCs to come out, and I might pick it up some later time, dude.
I know. You're going to probably do the opposite. Yeah, I know you're going to probably get the version that comes out when it probably comes out for next gen. I think I'm doing the opposite. I think I'm getting this all out of the way, and I know I'm never going to buy it again, like another version. So I'm just going to probably get the DLC and get it done with and move on.
Yeah.
And just call it a day. But anyway, that's let's see, Silent Hill. I'm going through my list here. Walking Dead, game you talked about, Crown of the Iron King, Witcher 3. Yeah, they had a lot of gameplay reveals. Got me really excited, finally. And I did want to ask you, there's a few games that came out and we never really talked about that much because I'm not even sure if you got them or not.
Which ones?
Now, I remember you got Thief.
Yes.
You got Thief. Okay. Did you ever get Murdered Soul Suspect?
No.
Okay, never got
No, because I
decent reviews.
Yeah, but at the time, whatever I was playing was more important than that. You know what I mean? And then summertime, during my lull, it was bad because I had some games I had in the back burner that I wanted to play, but here came Battlefield. I got back in the mood to play Battlefield, which Battlefield is a beast in its own. I'll play Battlefield for like maybe 2-3 months on end, and then go on hiatus for like maybe 5 or 6, and then jump right back in it.
And then go right
you know
back
what I mean?
On, yeah.
That's it's me and Chaotic were notorious for doing that with Battlefield. Because when it came out and we got the system, that's all we were doing. You know what I mean? And then here came the spring, we weren't touching it, and then bam, summertime, we jumped back in it. You know what I mean? Jump right back
that's your Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's your Call of Duty. Now, you never got Wolfenstein, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
And then there was one more. Was it? I think it was Watch Dogs.
Yeah, that I never got it either.
No. Okay.
I never got any of those games. In reviews and in gameplays, they never really attracted me, and I wasn't gonna pick up the game to just pick it up. You know what I mean? Because if I'm not enjoying the experience of the game, I'm not gonna want to freaking play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like no way, man.
That's true. I mean, it looked like at a budget price. I mean, maybe next year,
summertime low, which is the same thing I'm gonna do with Destiny. There's no way in hell I'm spending no fucking $60 for a matchup of 4 different game types that I've already played last gen. That's just not going to happen.
I honestly don't think I'll ever jump on board with Destiny, even if I'm in a summer lull next year. I couldn't see. If anything, summer lull is going to be games like that are coming out like right now that I didn't get a chance to play, but I don't think Destiny's going to be one of them. I just, for some reason, been there, done that. I just wasn't. I kept sighing during the beta. I kept going.
It's the
Like
same.
end, please, just
Yeah.
end. Like I want to see credits roll, and I don't like feeling that way. And I can imagine if I got the game.
Yeah, yeah. That's why
I just
I wasn't impressed. And there's another reason why I was looking at Wolfenstein, and
yeah.
I was watching. I was up on Twitch. I was watching gameplay. That's one of the reasons I love Twitch. You could it,
It's true.
it's one of the best ways to review a game without purchasing it and playing it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at somebody else play the game. And I was watching and I
Yeah.
was looking at it and I'm like, this shit plays like fucking Unreal Tournament, man.
Yeah, real
I was
fast
like, hell no. And you know what
yeah.
other game pissed me off?
Mm.
Well, the multiplayer aspect of the game, Killzone for the PS4.
Oh,
I
yes.
was watching that on Twitch, and I was saying to myself, "Man, you got to be fucking kidding me! This is the multi." I was like, "No, no, 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 no.
I'm
That
not a
really
Killzone fan. I've never been a Killzone fan. Even, my nephew brought over the other Killzone games, and I remember playing them. And the strangest thing is, I got so nauseous playing Killzone games. I don't know why. Number one, number two. The strangest thing is the one before this one that came out for the PS4, Killzone 2. I don't know what it. Maybe 3. I don't know what it was. But every time you went into a new area, it loaded. So the screen would like freeze for like 10 seconds,
good.
and it would like buffer and load, and it I kept telling Gio, I'm like, it completely took me out of the experience. Like every time I went to a new area, it just took you out of the experience. It's like you're watching a really really good action movie,
Yeah,
and like on Netflix, and then it like stops and it's like buffering,
yeah.
and you're like, and you're like, oh man, talk about ruining the whole freaking.
Experience. Yeah. No, yeah, I
Yeah.
hear you. I hear you.
So
I've played some Killzone games. I played the
yep.
originals. One. I played two. I
Yep.
did the handheld. I did the one for the PSP. I did the one for the Vita. The one for the Vita is my fucking all-time favorite. That shit, it is
That one was good
awesome.
though.
That is awesome. Multiplayer on
Yeah,
that, it's
man.
awesome. You know what
You
I mean?
had me play some of that, and I was blown away just the way it
Yeah.
looked. They really hit it right on with that game for the Vita. That was good. And who knows? The new one might be good. I mean I haven't played it. I'm just going by what the one before that. I just wasn't a fan. And the first one, I remember everyone telling me it was a Halo killer. And then I played like 3 or 4 hours of it, and I was
And I was
laughing. I'm
like,
like,
yeah, no,
is this a
this is not a
joke?
Halo killer. No, no, no.
Yeah, I was embarrassed for Sony. I'm like, how can you guys say this is a Halo killer? It's not even in the same
It's not even the same
league.
league.
No, it was just. But anyway, the last few were Killzone 2 was much better, obviously, like looking and visually. And if I just didn't get nauseous from playing,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's a lot with the Gamescom reveals. A lot of stuff was revealed. Finally, got a chance to see some really cool footage on some
Some really cool
cool
games, yeah.
upcoming games, man. So
And I'm
um,
keeping an eye on, of course, of all these games that were also announced for the Wii, for the
yeah.
Wii U and stuff, and I got those pre-ordered, the Smash Brothers Wii U and stuff, and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
just waiting for the release dates, man, because that's gonna be awesome times right there.
Yeah, I really gotta see if I can get a Wii U for the family, just for Christmas, because I know Miranda is sweating Donkey Kong
Yeah,
Country. What is
yeah,
it?
the Frozen thing,
Man,
yeah,
she loves that.
yeah, it's really cool.
I like it too. I was like watching her play for a while. I'm like, oh man, I could play this thing for freaking hours.
Yeah, man, you can just sit there and just play it,
Jeez, man, a lot of fun. You know what she got into? I don't know if she finished it, but a very similar type of game is Rayman, that little rabbit
Oh
game,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Rayman
yeah.
or
Rayman
yeah
Origins, yeah,
yeah
yeah. It's
yes, Rayman Origins. She
really
was
cool, really cool
playing
game.
that. We actually rented it from the library. That game's a lot of fun,
Yeah,
man. Great game, man. Wow, good game. But anyway, that's about it, man. That's about all I got this week.
yeah. That's it for me. Yeah, I mean
Okay,
that's it
cool.
for my news and my
Yeah, we're almost
info.
at
50 minutes,
50
man.
minutes right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, man. We start talking about
Ain't
games.
nothing better than to be talking about games, man.
You know, video gaming,
That's it.
episode 41, man. Um, well, yeah, I think you're right when you say, excuse me, when you say as the fall we go into the fall, we're probably more likely to be able to record a little more often because, as it stands now, the weekends we're never around.
Hello.
Stuff with the kids and all. So, what's up?
Yeah, no. Your audio and your video there froze. Woo! Thank God.
Yeah,
thank God we're at the end of this.
I know. I was just gonna say you cut off for a second too. I'm like, oh crap.
Man.
I'm like, all right, so let's see this.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, that's episode 41, guys. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, and do it all, man.
Oh,
do it
yeah.
all, and we will continue to keep doing it. So we'll be back next time for episode 42. We are two guys talking games.
Yeah. Peace.
Catch you guys next time. See you.
Peace.